First up, one of the most viral theme park moments ever. The November 2023 Disneyland incident, where a man jumped out of his It's a Small World boat and got completely naked. Oh my gosh, imagine being on that ride when this happened.
Well, now I've seen it all. And unfortunately, I mean literally. Hey everyone, Brian Perry here with your Disney News Flash in just 3 minutes. And if you click this video, you know what story I am leading with.
Yeah, this was a huge story when it happened.
And bared all before being arrested for indecent exposure outside of It's a Small World. Here's footage of the man seen in just his underwear walking through the attraction in front of a bunch of kids. He used animatronics to make his way to the fake water portion of the ride, then continued to climb through the attraction to the shock
I wonder if he caused any damage
by children and adults for that matter. Once he was outside, he literally took off whatever was remaining, and then the 26-year-old was arrested and taken to a nearby hospital where, yep, it was determined he was under the influence of drugs. It's ridiculous. I mean, look, when the police arrested the guy, they had to hold each of his bare limbs to carry him out of the park. It's absurd.
Absurd. If you have any follow-up to this story, you know what he was on, you know what happened, if you got jail time, anything like that, please leave it in the comments.
I want to talk to your manager!
Now for our Mayhem Hall of Shame, the segment for the absolute worst behavior in the parks. In June 2025, this moment went viral for all the wrong reasons, when a grown man at Disneyland Paris tried to marry a 9-year-old. When concerned cast members shut it down, he claimed it was all just a social media stunt.
Okay, so we gotta talk about the guy who tried to marry a 9-year-old at Disneyland Paris this past week. This is 39-year-old British man Jay, and I can't pronounce his last name, but last week he tried to marry a 9-year-old at Disneyland Paris, and he claims that it was for a social media stunt. Now, I can tell you based on some quick research that it costs about 150 grand to rent out Disney for a wedding. That doesn't include things like this ridiculous castle cake, it doesn't include the string quartet, and it doesn't include the 100 guests who were paid actors that he paid to be there. And I can also tell you that as a social media creator, there is no world where I see a video like what he's trying to do here making him $200,000.
No, that's
Now, Disney
insane.
did everything right. As soon as the bride came out, Disney staff noticed that she was alarmingly young and immediately stopped the ceremony and called the authorities. When the authorities arrived, they found this little girl scared and confused in a full wedding dress, 5-inch heels, just very nervous about everything.
Oh my gosh.
Apparently the paid actors were also equally shocked and dismayed because they didn't expect that this was going to be happening and they didn't know that it was going to be a 9-year-old girl. Now, the good news here is that they took the little girl for a medical examination and they were able to conclude that she had not been subjected to any type of violence or coercive acts. So that's a positive thing. Jay has been arrested and detained, along with a 24-year-old woman who was posing to be the little girl's sister, as well as the girl's 41-year-old mother and some 55-year-old Latvian man who was just recruited to help with the ceremony. And as far as I'm aware, Jay is the only one that's still in custody. Now, Jay is also wanted in the UK because apparently he is a convicted child offender, and there was something with the way he didn't register or do something properly with the offender list, and so he is actually wanted in the UK. So my guess is he's going to be being shipped back to there to also face charges.
Next up, in November 2015, a clip from EPCOT earned early viral theme park fame when a guest climbed the Mexico Pavillion pyramid. Drunk guy climbs Mexico Pavillion. This was back before we had, like, every other week there was a viral clip of something in a theme park. So this was all the way back in 2015. Let me know if you've seen anything crazy like this happen in the theme parks. I'd love to hear your stories in the comments. It's time to go off the rails, our segment that features the most bizarre moments theme parks have ever seen. Back in January 2018 at Disney California Adventure, a mega viral moment happened when the Ursula animatronic in the Little Mermaid ride literally lost her head.
This is an animatronic malfunction like never seen before.
I love TPM vids. That's who this video's from.
2018 at Disney California Adventure, the Ursula animatronic on Ariel's Undersea Adventure lost her head. Now this video might be a little sensitive for certain people, so just be warned. Ready? Now, here we go.
Oh my gosh. Thank you to the person who caught this on camera.
It's so crazy how the figure's face and body are moving completely normally, and you're probably wondering how something like this actually happened. Well, the animatronic's head is held in place by a series of screws on the base of the figure. So somehow, these screws became loose and probably popped off pretty quickly. There was enough force for her to lose her wig and for her head to knock the crystal ball out of place in front of her. If you have a keen interest though, on how animatronics work, this view here gives you an interesting inside look at the mechanics of the figure.
Oh wow, it is
now,
gone.
Disney was pretty quick at closing down the ride and fixing the animatronic. But on the exact same day at Disneyland Paris, the auctioneer in Pirates of the Caribbean also lost his head in the exact same way. Talk about a coincidence. Now, to this day in Disney history,
that is a
this was
coincidence.
the first time something like this happened to an animatronic that was publicly documented. So I guess there is a first time for everything. So what's
that one is off the rails for sure. This super viral moment happened in April 2023 when the Maleficent dragon in the nighttime show Fantasmic caught fire at Disneyland, turning the entire stage into a fireball.
Murphy is one of the main pieces of what makes Disneyland's Fantasmic far superior to the Disney World version. Before 2009, Disneyland had the same dragon puppet that's currently used in Hollywood studios. But that year, Imagineers constructed a full-body audio animatronic of the dragon to take its place. Standing 45 feet tall and weighing 18,000 pounds, this spectacular fire-breathing creature easily ranks among the best animatronics on Earth. But Murphy has been giving Disney problems since the beginning. Its debut was consistently delayed. When it finally made its debut in September 2009, its appearance was still sporadic. The dragon either didn't appear or, if it did, failed to breathe fire or froze entirely. That's why this animatronic has been nicknamed Murphy, after Murphy's Law, or whatever can go wrong will go wrong. In August 2010, during a performance, the dragon literally fell face first into the stage. The 18,000-pound audio animatronic was so stuck, it remained in its precarious position into the next day, until it was literally dismantled to get it out of sight.
I did not know
after this problem was fixed, Murphy stopped being so much trouble. When it did fail, the show's water screens hide the malfunctioning figure and replace her appearance with an animation created for just that occasion without missing a beat. Until now. On March 22nd, during the 10:30 p.m. Fantasmic show, something awful happened. The show was going on as usual, and it came time for Mickey to shoot the magic sparks that usually defeat Maleficent. But this time, he put a little more effort into defeating her because, in just seconds, the animatronic caught on fire. Reportedly, the cause of this fire was a leak of flammable fluids seen dripping down from the mouth moments before the fireball effect went off. But an official cause has not been reported. Flaming bits of the head started to drip down the structure, which also caught fire. The entire figure was soon engulfed in flames. The Anaheim Fire Department responded to the scene, but didn't arrive until after Murphy had been burning for a while and had sustained significant damage. In the end, the animatronic was completely destroyed. The good news is that in all of this, thankfully no cast members were harmed during this incident. The fire was contained to the animatronic and did not damage the stage or any other area on Tom Sawyer's Island. The following day, the remains of the Maleficent dragon were partially covered in scrim. Crews were working to cover the charred skeletal remains of the dragon, a very sad sight to see. Fantasmic has now been canceled for the foreseeable future. Disney released a statement saying they would temporarily suspend fire effects similar to those used at Fantasmic at select shows and entertainment experiences
Put in the comments if you know more than me.
We currently don't know what the future holds for this animatronic, but we just hope that it will be rebuilt soon. After all, the animatronic is an integral part of the show, so while it would take months before an advanced, fire-breathing Maleficent audio animatronic figure returns to Fantasmic, we do think that this animatronic must be rebuilt.
Like I said, it is back, but I don't know if it shoots fire. Put it in the comments if you know for sure if it does or not. And finally, our Magical Vibe Protector of the Week, aka our MVP. In this segment, we spotlight the moments that remind us why we love theme parks. In April 2017, Johnny Depp delivered a mega viral surprise when he appeared in full Captain Jack Sparrow costume inside Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland. I would have died if I had gotten to see this in real life.
That's a robot, bro. Everybody drop your weapons and put your hands up! Hands up! Yeah, give me all your cash and that camera. I've been expecting you for hours. Oh my God, oh my God. My name is Captain Jack Sparrow. Hello, and I would like to swim to you, jump in your boat. What was that?
He is so cute.
Who wants rum? So do I. Bring it. Does the straw make my bum look big?
Yes!
Naughty.
Oh my God!
How amazing. How cool.
I want you all to know that today is the day that you almost captured Captain Jack Sparrow.
I love it. I love it so much. Do you know anybody who got to see that? Did you get to see that?
Anyone got a key?
Anyone got a key? Put it in the comments. If you've had a magical moment like this, or if you got to experience this magical moment, that would be amazing. Thanks for joining me today on this magical disaster ride. If you'd like to support the channel, the best way you can do that is to make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell so you never miss the mayhem. Until next time, keep your hands, feet, and sanity inside the vehicle at all times. And remember, protect the magic and mock the mayhem. I'll catch you on the next breakdown.
On this magical disaster ride. Protect the magic, mock the mayhem with pride.